Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer here at Schalke 04, and well, we're still chasing a European spot, which is way beyond the board's expectations of please avoid relegation. Yes, I think we're doing that with bells on. Let's have a look what's been happening. So in the last episode, we watched the Mainz 05 and Stuttgart games, got 6 points out of those. Very, very nice indeed. Then we played Wolfsburg at home as well and got beat 2-0. Not very happy with that result, but like I said, some of the teams in this division are much, much better than we are, and we're probably always going to suffer a defeat. But anyway, we put a couple of friendlies in there, and then we played Hertha Berlin away from home. Creditable 2-2 draw in that one. Bayern Munich in the DFB Pokal third round. I mean, where do you want Bayern Munich? Certainly not in the third round if you're going to get them at all. Yeah, we got battered 3-0. Then we played Leverkusen, who are vying for that top spot this season. I always say this, there's always a team that stands out, whatever division and whatever country that you're in. There's always a team that's unexpectedly stands out that season. This season it's Bayer Leverkusen, and at home another creditable 2-2 draw, and then we've just played Hoffenheim and a nice 2-1 win in that. Nelson Wiper scoring again. In fact, he is hitting the back of the net on a fairly regular basis now. And we are coming to the end of the January transfer window, and I've made a couple of signings. So if we look at the outgoing transfers first, Marvin Peeringer, yes, he had fought his way back into the team and he was playing okay, but we did get an offer in for him from Union Berlin for 6 million, and to be quite honest, it was too good to turn down. So I did take it. Tobias Moore, the left winger, was complaining an awful lot. He was causing problems in the dressing room. So I let him go on a free in the end, and there was nothing I could do about that really. Just keeps the dynamics, and happiness in a positive mode. So a couple of players coming in, and the first one is from Bayern Munich, 4.5 million. Bright Airy MBI. And very, very good central defender. Very left-footed, but we did need a left-footed central defender. So I'm just easing him into the team at the moment. But he's very, very quick. His mentals are very, very good. In fact, he's a very, very good player. 3.5 star. Potential to be 4.5. I think it's a bit of a steal, if I'm honest. He's worth nearly 10 million now. And with Peeringer leaving, we did need some backup in the striker department. So if you remember, we had Castanaras on loan, I think it was last season. And it came up on my radar. My scout said, how about Thomas Castanaras? And I thought, he did okay for us when he was with us. Let's bring him in. Again, German-only players I can sign, so he fits the bill nicely. 23 years old. He's got a potential of 4 stars, worth 5.6 million now. So it was a bit of a no-brainer, really. And of course, having spent that money now, we have zero transfer budget, and we also are just about coming up to the wage budget as well. We do have 10 million in the bank, however. Hopefully, if we can keep the league position that we've got now, there'll be another 50 odd million coming in at the end of the season. So hopefully we can do that. And that league position is still looking okay. We're in 6th place, having played 20 games, 33 points. We're being followed closely by Mainz 05. I mean, there's a little bit of a clump of clubs there. Mainz 05, FC Köln, Eintracht Frankfurt, who, by the way, we play next. So I can more or less guarantee what's going to happen in that one. But yeah, we're doing okay. We're not going to hit 4th place. I'm not really looking up, if I'm honest. A Europe conference place would be quite nice this season, just to ease us into European football. And with that, you're all nicely caught up. I think we should get into the 2 games today. So we've got a home game against Eintracht Frankfurt, and then an away game at Dusseldorf. Another 6 points, please, if that could be arranged. We'll see him in the dugout. Well, welcome to the home dugout for today's game against Eintracht Frankfurt. It will be a tough game, this. I mean, to be fair, there's no easy games in the Bundesliga. So we've got Müller in goal. We've got a back four of Becker. Airy MBI makes his... I need to give him a nickname, to be honest. But he makes his debut today. He's made a couple of substitute appearances, but he comes in today. So we've got Becker, Ari, MBI, Lawrence and Newman at the back. Midfield three are Aydin, Quadrigo and Gruev. Two wingers are Wiper and Bazzi, and Castenares, he's playing up front as a complete forward. And the first highlight comes after 3 minutes, and the ball is in the back of the net, and Jamie Lawrence there, the ball just kind of, did that just drop onto his head? I don't know, did he jump for that one? But we are 1-0 ahead within 3 minutes. Let's just have another look at this one. Aydin with the corner, and yeah, he didn't even jump for that one. The two centre-halves jumped, didn't get the ball, it dropped straight onto Lawrence's head. 1-0, thank you very much. So, but we do come back to a highlight straight from the kick-off. Always dangerous, and never like highlights straight from the kick-off. We could have done with a little bit more endeavour there to try and win that ball back. And they are playing the ball around us quite nicely at the moment. Aydin there wins the ball, a little bit of endeavour, but unfortunately we don't keep possession. Castenares now, and he's going to swing that ball out right, is he? Yes, he is. And Bazzi now coming in from that right hand side, he's going to have a shot, and that has just gone wide of the post, and he never really looked as though he was going to score with that one. So we've got 7-8 minutes on the clock now, and I don't know whether to just give them a little bit of praise at the moment, just to see if we can, and that has brightened them all up. We've got happy smiley faces now all over the pitch. So we've had 4 shots, 1 on target. Eintracht Frankfurt are not doing an awful lot at the moment, but that doesn't mean to say that they're not going to come back into the game. But we're doing all right, moving into half-time. We've got a very slender 1-0 lead. I'm back again with another Eintracht Frankfurt highlight. I would really like it if we could get a few highlights now and get that second goal, but I mean, that is a very, very smart ball, and got caught out at the back there, ball watching, and the ball just skims past the post, and we get away with that one. Can we win that ball? Quadrigo has won it, out to Bazzi again. This time Bazzi needs to get the ball in the box, and he has done, and that possibly could be a penalty. So Bazzi this time makes the right decision, and instead of wombling into the penalty area and having a very tame shot, this time he decides to pass it in, and it looks like we've got a penalty. And the penalty is awarded. Not quite sure who's taking our penalties with all the transfers in and out and juggling around. So it is going to be Wiper who's going to take it, and he scores that with 2-0 in the lead against Eintracht Frankfurt. And what a brilliant time to score just before half time. So that is a very, very nice scoreline. Moving into half time. This still could be a banana skin. And what can we say? Happy how you've dominated the game. Let me just have a look for tiredness. We do seem to be getting quite tired at the moment. I've kind of reduced all the counter-attacking and everything, but we do seem to be getting quite tired towards the end of games. Quadrigo is on a yellow in midfield, so I'm wondering whether we bring Dama on for him. And we'll just leave it at the 1 sub 4 now. So we need to keep dominating this game. 5 shots, 2 on target. Up to now, Eintracht Frankfurt have had none on target. We've got an XG of 1.11 and possession of 63%. And the lads are looking a little bit glum there. So I'm going to give them another amount of praise. And they've all gone happy smiley again. So can we win this ball here? Let's try and keep a clean sheet, can we? Clean sheet here, and we've got the 3 points. Boothy's going to have a pop. No, he's not. That's going to roll straight through to Müller. 75 minutes on the clock, and I've made all my changes now. I've changed the back four completely. We need a good defence now, good solid defence. So we've got some fresh legs on at the back. Hopefully they'll all hit the ground running, and they'll get the pace of the game, and we'll take all 3 points. But we're doing all right. Eintracht Frankfurt coming back into the game, as I thought that they might do. They've had 7 shots, 2 on target now. We've had 7 and 3 on target. But we do pick the ball up nicely there. Bazzi, what's Bazzi going to do with this ball now? A little bit unpredictable, Bazzi. But he does slide the ball in. And that is going to be not a goal. Unfortunately, I've seen so many of those scored against me. But unfortunately, 3 bites at the cherry there. And not one of them could hit the back of the net. Aydin, back to Gruev. Castanaras now, nice ball to Damar. Damar loses the ball in midfield, and this is the problem we've got now, in that, you know, we've got a bit of tiredness in there. Can this back four hold steady? And Muller is coming out, takes that ball nicely. We are going to drop down to a cautious mentality now. And I have gone to a little bit of time wasting as well. So we have about 10 minutes of this game left. Hopefully we can do the business here. Bazzi again picks the ball up. Nice little touch into Damar. And Damar is deprived of a goal. We just cannot get this third and final definitive goal. It just will not go in the back of the net. A third goal now would really finish the game off, I feel. So anyway, Kalangui, he's going at the end of the season, by the way. His contract is running out. I've decided not to renew it, but I brought him in today, and let's hope he knows which side his bread is buttered. A ball now out to the left again. Ball out to the left. Nope. Well, kind of went left. So it's going to come over the right-hand side then. Bazzi, no, it has gone left. Wiper with the ball now. Lovely ball into the box. Can anybody get the head on that? No, they can't. Get that header in. Nice ball out to Bazzi. Some lovely pressure here. And we're putting the pressure on Eintracht Frankfurt in these dying minutes of the game. Well, actually, there's still about 10 minutes to go, so it's not really dying minutes. But after all of that, none of that was a highlight. So I'm guessing, seeing as it's carried on, then there is going to be a highlight at the end of this. And Castanaras is through. Can he put it in? No, he can't. And Wiper, what's Wiper going to do? That's going to... No, we're just not hitting the back of the net, are we? The ball just is not allowed to hit the back of the net. But we are moving nicely now, smartly into full time. And that, believe me, is a very, very good result. This time last season, we would have lost that game. Eintracht Frankfurt were one of the games we were juggling position with. So that is a very, very good result. And I'm going to say that's as good a win as you're likely to see. And in fact, I might even give them all a pat on the back. I'm delighted with your solid defensive work. You're unstoppable in midfield. Aydin looked to switch off with that one. So I'm not quite sure how a pat on the back and some praise has made Aydin be miserable. But anyway, so I'm pleased with your efforts in the final third. Castanaras has also lost focus. That really needs fixing in FM24. Okay, so we're in 6th place now. 21 played, 36 points. Mainz 05, I suppose you would expect them. Yeah, they beat Firth 4-2. So the game needs to keep those teams, close to us, doesn't it? So that the suspense can be maintained. But Köln have not played yet. So a nice win there against Eintracht Frankfurt. Can we keep it up against Dusseldorf? Well, we'll see you in the dugout for that one. Let's hope we can. Well, welcome along to Dusseldorf, and another 3 points today would be absolutely lovely. Unfortunately, I've thrown a curveball just before kick-off, and my main keeper, Muller, is out for 8 to 12 days. Fortunately, I did sign a backup keeper, Burschert. He's only had 2 starts, 36 years old, but he's got lots of experience, so... we've got Burschert in goal, back 4 of Becker, Airy, Lawrence and Newman, midfield 3 of Aydin, Quadrigo and Gruev. The 2 wingers are Wiper and Bazzi, with Castanaras up front. And nearly 20 minutes on the clock, and there's actually been no highlights whatsoever. We've had a shot on 1 on target, but other than that, absolutely nothing. I've given the lads a bit of encouragement, but it looks like we're going to run straight through to half-time with no highlights whatsoever. And yes, not one single highlight. So I am going to give them a flea in their ear and just say, come on lads, do we want to win this game? So I'm going to make a little bit of a change at half time. Wiper is going to go up front. I think he likes to play as an advanced forward, doesn't he? So Wiper is going to play that advanced forward role, and Dai is coming on the wing, and I've taken Castanaras off, just really to see if we can make a little bit of a change in this game that will give us a couple of highlights and hopefully a goal. And we're bobbing through here, and we do get the first highlight after 51 minutes. Aydin's going to swing this corner in. Can we get ahead on that? We can, and it's another one of those. 2 games on the trot now where we're having toe pokes against the goal line, and nothing will go over that goal line. 63 minutes now. Can we actually get that ball over the goal line? Since we scored those 2 goals against Eintracht Frankfurt, we've just failed to be able to get that ball over the goal line. But anyway, the Dusseldorf are now coming forward with this ball. And we do get a tackle in there, and Dye with a good tackle, but unfortunately, as per usual, it's another one of those things that needs fixing, but we don't actually come away with the ball. Lawrence there with a nice take. Bazzi now playing the ball forward. Lovely ball over to Ndiaye. Can Ndiaye do something positive with this? Slides it forward. Wiper this time does score the goal. The referee's having a rummage for his whistle, however, and that would not surprise me if that doesn't get ruled out for offside. But that was a really nice move, very positive, and eventually the ball does dribble over the goal line and it does stand. So that's a nice little, nicely worked goal. And I've seen that ball whipped over to that left wing a few times in recent games. Okay, so Dusseldorf now with a free kick. And that is headed out. Can we pick that ball up? No, we're not following the ball out. Ball over to that side. Again, the ball is headed out. But Wiper does some nice work there. Back from centre forward. Doing some really good defensive work. Lawrence out to Bazzi. Just a nice touch now. Play it simple. Just a simple ball. That's all we need. Play it across the back line if you need to. Out onto the left side. And that's another ball pumped up for Ndiaye to run onto. And can he find Wiper? Yes, he can. Is that going in? No, it's just gone by the side of the post. 69 minutes, couple more changes, and the new centre-half was on a yellow, so I brought Gyamfi on for him, and Damar has come on in midfield. And let's hope we can hold on to this 1-0 lead. I'm not quite sure. Dusseldorf have had 5 shots and nothing on target yet. We've had 5 and 3 with an XG of 1.25, and we're pushing nicely towards the end of the game. Last 2 changes as we try to hold on to this lead. So Papaya has come on as the DM and Mainka has come on at centre back. But we do come back to a highlight, and can we actually get a foot on this ball? Because I can see we're going to concede a goal here. We do get a nice head on that. Can Newman win that ball? And that has gone out for a dead ball. No, it's gone out for a corner. It would go out for a corner, wouldn't it, rather than a dead ball. But that actually comes to nothing, which is very, very nice. 4 minutes of time added on. Can we push through? Full time. A nice 1-0 win there at Dusseldorf as well. And well done to the lads. We weren't at our best, but very, very well done. Let's have a quick look at the league now. So that sees us maintaining that 6th place, 22 games played, 39 points. Eintracht Frankfurt did win their game, but same number of games played, and they're 5 points behind us now, which is a really nice place to be in. So another couple of nice on-camera wins, and this season is going, to be quite honest, it's going a lot better than I thought it would. Obviously, you know, the board requirement, avoid relegation, we're way past that now, but financially, Schalke are not in the best of positions, but with the money that's swirling around the Bundesliga, if we can maintain that position, get another 55 million at the end of the season, then you know, we can build a little bit more and bring some more German-only players. Remember, but we can bring some, you know, strengthen the team. Anyway, nice 2 wins there, and you know, again, if you stuck it till the end, thanks very much. Please give me a like. Please subscribe, all of that kind of good stuff. And, well, we'll see you next time. I'm just going to play a few games off camera now, and we'll be back very, very shortly.